Before moving on to the scary story, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. As the days passed, Ethan, Olivia, and Mason couldn't shake off the eerie feeling that lingered in the air. After their encounter with the ghostly ship, the trio continued their exploration of the small town, hoping to find more clues about the mysterious happenings that connected the apartment building, the haunted ship, and the town's history. One day, while wandering through the town's archives, they stumbled upon old newspaper articles and faded photographs that hinted at a forgotten tragedy. It seemed that decades ago, the town had experienced a series of unexplained disappearances, and the apartment building and the ghost ship were at the center of it all. The trio became determined to uncover the truth behind the town's dark past. Their investigation led them to a wise old resident named Mr. Henderson, who had lived in the town for generations. Mr. Anderson revealed that the apartment building and the ghost ship were linked to a cursed artifact known as the Soul Talisman. Legends spoke of a vengeful spirit seeking revenge for a historical injustice, and the only way to break the curse was to return the talisman to its rightful place. With this new information, Ethan, Olivia, and Mason embarked on a perilous journey to find the Soul Talisman's original location. The map they had deciphered from the ancient diary became their guide through forgotten paths and hidden caves. Along the way, they encountered supernatural challenges and faced a vengeful spirit that guarded the talisman. As they neared their destination, the trio discovered an ancient burial ground where the talisman was said to be buried. The atmosphere grew tense as they unearthed the artifact, awakening the spirit that had haunted the town for years. In a climactic battle between good and evil, Ethan, Olivia, and Mason managed to break the curse, banishing the vengeful spirit and bringing peace to the town. The townspeople, grateful for their courage and determination, celebrated the trio as heroes who had liberated them from the supernatural grip of the past. The apartment building, once shrouded in mystery, became a symbol of resilience and triumph over darkness. And so Ethan, Olivia, and Mason's names were etched into the town's history forever, remembered as the brave souls who dared to confront the spectral mysteries that had haunted their home for generations. When Alice moved into a small but old house, it took her some time to get used to settling in. The historical texture of the house and its vintage items added an interesting atmosphere. However, one day Alice started experiencing strange events in her home. Every night she heard creaks, footsteps, and whispers. The events seemed to intensify, especially after midnight, leaving Alice sleep-deprived. On a night when she felt particularly alone, she discovered a peculiar locked door in her house. Behind that locked door, there was an atmosphere different from the other rooms. As Alice opened the door, she found herself facing an old, dark, and eerie room. In the center of the room, there was an old chair next to an ancient chest. When she opened the chest, she found an old diary filled with strange symbols The diary told a tale of an ancient curse that threatened anyone entering the room. Reading the diary, Alice discovered mysterious events in the history of her house. It seemed like the house had been cursed long ago, and breaking the curse required a specific ritual. Alice learned of the tragic story of a family who had lived in the house years ago. They had mysteriously disappeared after discovering the room filled with strange symbols. Determined, Alice decided to unravel the mystery in her home and break the curse in the depths of her house. She conducted a memorial ceremony for the family that had lived there in the past. However, at the end of the ceremony, a strange entity appeared in the dark room. The entity seemed like the spirit of the tragic events that had haunted the family. With courage, Alice faced the entity and expressed understanding for the pains of the past. Suddenly, the atmosphere in the room changed, and the entity slowly dissipated. A sense of peace was felt within the house, and the strange sounds ceased. Exiting the eerie room, Alice realized that her house was no longer cursed. The midnight had quieted, and the mysterious events in her home had come to an end. Alice left her home with a sense of relief, free from the ghosts of the past, ready to embark on a new beginning.